Why is it so difficult, so hard to get back on the horse when you fall off? When you have a break in this momentum, this flow that you've built up, it becomes almost impossible to start again if you fall off. I don't know what is wrong with my brain. I've had such a good month of being productive in my progress, in moving out of being such a apathetic slob, so pathetic in my behaviors of just sitting there in my numbness and doing nothing. My depression had ruined my brain for years, and I had a very good month of good progress, and like everything was moving well. I was feeling good, had energy, had momentum building up, and then I'm away for a couple of days and it has ruined everything. Today I feel like crap. Today I has really struggled. I've been procrastinating. I've been falling back into the bad habits. I have not been this self of me, this good version that I had managed to develop has been lost simply by being away for 2 days, and they were not destructive days on my behalf. They were relaxing days, they were good days, but I was just away, so I couldn't be in this normalized routine I had developed, posting these videos, working out, etc., etc. All these small little things that I'd been building up, and the energy and everything was flowing, and I was getting momentum and feeling good about things. And I come back and I just feel like crap. Why does my brain default into this terrible behavior? I mean, I know like it was years of the brain chemistry screwed up through this depressive state, and this terrible behavior was not even terrible. It's just like passive meh behavior, which is really, now my brain struggles. And now I'm in a better place, or I try to be in a better place. I guess a month isn't long enough to really fix your brain completely, but I just hate the fact that I was doing well and now I'm struggling. I mean, the only good thing is I didn't know what to make a video about today, and, and now I'm turning this into the video what I'm struggling about because of this type of content. I can easily do that, so that is one positive, is I can turn any sort of struggle I have into the movement towards being productive again, into a better place. I can turn the negative into a win for me by making an easy sort of content from that, but it's still not preferable. I would much rather had I just been able to go back into feeling good. And I guess, you know, it will now take some time to rebuild back up to it. Hopefully it won't take a month. Maybe it may just take a few days, a week or so, but it is unfortunate that I have lost all this progress by simply going away for a couple of days that I had developed. I don't know why my brain is so crap. It's just so frustrating that I have got into such an undesirable situation from this, you know, chaotic. It's not even chaos. It's just this one day off has made my brain crumble. I don't know. It's like the scarring in my neurons. As I just go back to being numb. And it's such an undesired outcome. I wish I had more energy, but I just feel like so shattered, so drained, even though I have no reason to be. And the thing is, my brain now knows, and not just like in a theoretical, like, oh yeah, people on the internet tell you to. It's like I've now been through that process where doing these things I know will make me feel better and make me feel good, and yet my brain refuses to do it. It will choose this destructive path of failure, and I'm struggling in this aftermath when it's so simple for my brain to prevail, for it to win, for it to do the things it needs to do. It's not complicated, it's not difficult, and yet it still struggles to move out of anything that is not just apathy towards everything. And that was what I was doing with this challenge, to try build this momentum back in my life, to have some positivity. And here I am still struggling, and I'm not sure what the answers is to this. I don't know if there is one, but like, I just wanted to talk about it a bit. Unfortunately, this is what we all have to deal with. I know I'm not the only one, and you don't have to spend years of depression to have a brain that struggles, because we all have this default state of energy conservation, essentially, unless we're fighting for death or starvation. Our brains want to just exist in a state of numbness and forget that they don't exist, essentially, to be distracted from doing anything and be completely passive and not live a life worth living. And that's the desired state of our brains. And it's so unfortunate, because it just takes a tiny bit of turning on and you start to have a wonderful life. And I hate that my brain's default state is to be numb and pathetic. And I have to fight against that. And now I have to rebuild what I have lost. And they'll hopefully come back quicker, but who knows? Anyway, thanks for listening and wish me luck.